everybody, I wanted to pop on it and show you our quick prep food grater. It's pretty cool actually. I've got it kind of suctioned to the counter right now. I'm gonna choose, it comes with 3 different blades. It's got the coarse grating blade, the fine grating blade, and the slicing blade. And I thought I would start with the slicing blade, but anytime you want to attach the blade, always make sure you hold it with a towel because it's sharp. And there's a little place you can stick it on in here. And then you just turn the handle until it grabs it and starts turning. Okay, so it's in there, so good. So now it's in there. So it's got a guard here so that whenever it's shooting things out, it's not gonna go all over your countertop. But this is good when you wanna do big quantities of things, or even if you wanna do multiple things at once. So I'm gonna keep that from going over. So we're gonna start with some cabbage. Now, something to keep in mind is when you're doing something that's layered like this, whether it's cabbage or lettuce or anything like that, we're doing the slicing blade. But you know, it's all these layers. When you put it into the holder, you wanna put it so that the blade is going to hit the smooth side first. So if I were to put it on this side and the blade is going this way, that big piece is gonna fall down and go through. So I'm gonna turn it around this way, and then we're just gonna turn. You can see that or not. So when it gets lower, grab your food holder and prep. And keep on turning like that. So I want you to see. So think about how quick you can make coleslaw or even your salad with your lettuce for that. Well, I wasn't going to do, let me put this in something. Okay, so what I wanted to do though, because we're having hash browns, we're having breakfast for supper. So I wanted to do some potatoes and some cheese. So let's say you're gonna be doing multiple things. You're gonna do some slicing and some grating, and cheese is the last thing. Now I'm holding this and going the opposite way with the handle. And so it's loose. That is dishwasher safe. We're gonna do the coarse grating blade for our potatoes. But you always want to start with the harder vegetables and the slicing, and you finish with the cheese. And the reason why is because I'm talking, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. There it goes. Okay, so that is on there. So if you do your cheese first, you know how they have those little pieces? Whenever you are doing the cheese first and then you go to your vegetables, you're gonna get those little bitty pieces of cheese into your vegetables. So always do your cheese last. So we're gonna put our potato in here, and this is the first time I've done that, y'all. So y'all are my guinea pigs. And then we're just going to press. So I'm gonna be doing hash browns. Super quick, super easy. I don't have to worry about my knuckles and my fingernails getting close to it. And so I'm gonna get all these potatoes done really quickly. And if you have something taller, like a carrot or a cucumber, start with it with your hand. But once it gets low enough, you don't wanna get your fingers in there. Grab your food holder and push. Oh, we had one little slice come out. And then we'll go here. So I don't know what else do you think we could grate? Could we grate carrots, probably? You could grate zucchini. You could do Parmesan cheese. So we've got those 2 little things. Now I'm gonna pull out the potatoes. Now I wanna do some cheese. So I've got my potatoes ready for my hash browns. I want you to see how cool this does with the cheese. So I've got the big block of cheese. So go to Sam's, get you the big block. And then you can grate all your cheese at once. And did you know you can freeze cheese? Oh, something else too. Start it and then kind of turn it a little bit, because I'm fixing to have a little piece go in there. That way it doesn't do that big thing. But you can do all your cheese, and then whenever you are done, put it in 1-cup baggies, put it in the freezer, and freeze your cheese. So you can get all that done, save money by buying the big block, and then you don't get all the preservatives that you get with the pre-grated cheese, because all that powdery stuff at the bottom is really cellulose and wood pulp. It's not cheese, and that's your anti-clumping agent. And when you get the food prep grater, you get this big bowl that I am grating into. But I'm gonna hold it, I wanna show you, because it has measurement markers on it too. So if you are going to be grating a lot of vegetables that you need to measure, or if you're doing your meal prep where you're doing a certain portion for each thing, you can measure it as you go. So that was a lot of cheese, and look how quickly I got that all done. And then I'll be able to freeze it, and I'll have it anytime that I need it. So we got a lot of cheese here going. And isn't it amazing when you freshly grate your cheese how much more those 2 blocks made? Like so. But I want you to see the measurements. It's got the measure markers here. So that is about 12 cups of cheese. That's a lot of cheese from those 2 blocks. And then I call this your bonus piece. But you can put it back in here and grate some more if you want to. And so that's what I wanted to show you. We did radishes the other day for like a salad. We've done cabbage, I've done cheese, I've done carrots, I've done cucumbers. We did like 6 cucumbers with a slicing blade and a heartbeat. It was like 2 or 3 minutes. You saw how fast it was to do cheese. So this is our quick prep food grater. If you need, like if you have smaller things, like your carrots or things, then you just use this by itself to angle the food in. But when you want the whole big area, then you put it without. This is your food pusher that pushes it down. So I just had to show you this. It's really, really cool. And I wanted you to see what was going on. It was good. Have a great night.